Hello viewers, I am Taran Kumar Gondwal, Assistant Professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. The following video is prepared as per the syllabus and course outline of Maharshi Dayanand University. However, there are mostly general topics which cover the working and theoretical aspects of civil engineering. For best understanding and conceptualizing clearly, please do not skip the video and watch till end. At the end of the video and each topic and each section, we will be discussing about the related important questions, feasibility and working application. Let's start the video.
Hello students, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this session, we'll learn about one more numerical on pile foundation. So the question goes like this. Design a pile cap for supporting a column of section 500 mm by 500 mm carrying an axial load of 2000 kilonewton and a uniaxial moment of 300 kilonewton meter at service side. तो जो पाइल कैप डिजाइन करनी है और वो एक कॉलम को सपोर्ट कर रही है जो कि 500 बाय 500 mm का डायमेंशन है जिसके ऊपर 2000 किलोन्यूटन का एक एक्सियल लोड लग रहा है और एक यूनी एक्सियल मोमेंट लग रहा है 300 kilonewton meter का. The pile cap contains a group of 9 friction piles, each of 250 mm dia for transfer of loads from column to soil. और pile cap के नीचे total 9 friction piles हैं 250 mm dia की. Consider concrete of grade M20 and steel of grade Fe415. So first in the solution we'll find out the dimensions of pile cap. So its dimension can be determined by the formula L is equal to B, because for ease we'll design it as square pile cap. So it will be L is equals to B and given by 2S plus B plus 2 multiplied by assumed overhang of 150 mm, and where S is spacing of piles and which can be fixed such that the group efficiency is 100%. अगर हमें efficiency 100% चाहिए हमें spacing इस तरीके से, अगर हम efficiency 100% सेट करते हैं तो इस तरीके से हमें बेस्ट जो स्पेसिंग का प्रोविजन है वो मिल जाएगा. तो ये इस फॉर्मूला में हम यूज करेंगे वैल्यूज 100 is equals to 2 multiplied by m plus n minus 2 into s plus 4d upon pi dmn multiplied by 100. And if we transpose the values in terms of s, so we get s is equals to pi dmn minus 4d upon 2 into m plus n minus 2, and this value should not be less than s minimum, and where s minimum is 3d or 300 mm, whichever is more. So 3d becomes 3 into 250 or 900, so 900 is more, so we'll get it as 900 mm. So this value should not be less than 900 mm. If we find this value comes out to be lesser than 900, so we take the value of s as 900 mm. So if we put the value of s in this equation, we get L is equals to B is equal to 2 into 900 plus 250 plus 2 into 150. So the value of length and breadth comes out to be 2350 mm. So as you can see, 2350 in this direction and 2350 in this direction. These are the individual 9 piles which are below this pile cap, and this is the column that is carried by this pile cap, and this is the spacing between two piles 900 mm each. Dia of pile is 250 mm. Next is depth of pile cap. So the depth of pile cap may be governed either by maximum moment or by maximum shear, as you know, and it can be determined as follows. So depth of pile cap based on moment. The effective depth of pile cap may be determined by considering singly reinforced balance section as follows. And it is given by the formula BD square is equal to mu by max upon 0.36 FCK multiplied by XUL upon D into 1 minus 0.416 XUL upon D. where MUY max is maximum ultimate moment at the face BC of column about y-axis, and it is given by PUC1 plus PUC2 plus PUC3 multiplied by S minus L upon 2, where PUC1, PUC2, PUC3 are ultimate reaction from piles PC1, PC2 and PC3 on pile cap. तो ये PC1, PC2, PC3 बोलती है कि piles in column 1, column 2 and column 3. तो तीनों piles को consider कर लिया on the pile cap. So it is given by the formula load factor multiplied by column load P plus assumed self weight of 0.1 times of P of pile cap divided by number of piles plus MUY max YC upon summation of YC square. So load factor is 1.5 multiplied by column load is given as 2000 plus 0.1 times of P is 0.1 times of 2000 upon number of piles is 9 plus MUY max, it is given by 300 into 1000 into 900 upon summation of YC square. So it becomes 6 upon 900 square. So the value is 450 kilonewton. So from this, MUY max becomes 3 into 450 into 0.9 minus 0.5 by 2. So the value comes out to be 877.5 kilonewton meter. तो ये एक के लिए आया था क्योंकि हमारे पास 3 कॉलम्स हैं जहां पे पाइल्स एक्ट कर रही हैं, तो इसलिए 3 टाइम्स ऑफ 450 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 0.9 माइनस 0.5 बाय 2. ये यहाँ से 0.9 में से अगर हम ये 0.5 एरिया माइनस कर देंगे तो ये वाला एरिया मिल जाता है, ये वाला जो लेंथ है ये मिल जाती है. तो यहाँ पे पता चल जाएगा कितना मोमेंट एक्ट कर रहा है. And XUL upon D is 0.479 for steel of grade Fe415. So if we use all these values in this equation, so we get it as 2350 D square is equals to 877.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 divided by 0.36 FCK is 20 multiplied by 0.479. This is the value of XUL upon D multiplied by 1 minus 0.416 into 0.479. So the value of D from here comes out to be 367.71 mm. Now next is this depth of pile cap based on shear. The effective depth of pile cap may be determined by considering that shear is resisted without shear reinforcement as follows. जैसा कि हमारा वर्क प्रिंसिपल है इसमें, उसी तरीके से हम दोबारा इसको भी डिजाइन करेंगे. So Vu max is given by tau UC BD and the value of D can be written in the form of Vu max upon tau UC B, where Vu max may be ultimate one way or two way shear. सबसे पहले one way shear के लिए Vu max is maximum ultimate shear at critical section at a distance of effective depth of pile cap from the face BC of column, and it is given by PUC plus PUC1 plus PUC2 plus PUC3, and it is 3 into 450, so it comes out to be 1350 kilonewton. Tau UC is K, which may be taken as 1 for assumed total depth greater than equal to 300 mm, multiplied by shear strength of concrete, which may be taken as its minimum value of 0.36 Newton per mm square, on consideration that flexural reinforcement shall be small due to large depth of pile cap based on shear consideration, and the value is taken as 0.36 Newton per mm square. So this gives B is equals to capital B as 2350 mm, and from this, using all these values in the equation of D, we get the value of D as 1350 multiplied by 1000 upon 0.36 into 2350. So this gives value as 1595.74 mm. Now next, we'll design for two-way shear. Umax is again ultimate punching shear based on punching of column or pile or critical section at a distance of the half of effective depth of pile cap from the face of column or pile respectively. And it is given by 1.5 times of the acting load. So it becomes 3000 kilonewton based on punching of column. And it is 450 kilonewton. It is based on punching of pile PC1, PC2 or PC3 of maximum load. And tau UC is given by, as you know, 0.25 under root FCK. So the value of tau UC becomes 1.118 Newton per mm square. In this way, we'll get the value of total B in the case of punching of column. So B is 4 multiplied by 500 plus D. And here for punching of piles, B is 4 into 250 plus D. So using these two, we get the value of D for punching of column as D is equals to 3000 into 1000 upon 0.118 into 4 into 500 plus D. This is the value of B. So we get it as 606.35 mm. And also the value of D based on punching of pile is given by 450 into 1000 upon 0.118 into 4 into 250 plus D. And the value comes out to be 215.96 mm. Therefore, the effective depth of pile is governed by one-way shear. However, the effective depth of pile based on flexure and two-way shear is very small as compared to that based on one-way shear. Therefore, the design of pile cap by considering effective depth based on flexure and two-way shear being economical is made as follows. तो वन वे शेयर में काफी बड़ा सेक्शन आ रहा है जिसकी डेप्थ बहुत ज्यादा है, और अगर हम इसको फ्लेक्चर के लिए या फिर टू वे शेयर के लिए डिजाइन कर रहे हैं तो एक इकोनॉमिकल स्ट्रक्चर बनता है, इसलिए हम उसको इफेक्टिव डेप्थ डी की वैल्यू 606.35 mm कंसिडर करेंगे. If we consider the value of small d as 606.35, so the value of capital D, that is overall depth, becomes 606.35 plus clear cover of 45 mm plus assumed die of 20 mm reinforcement bars divided by 2. So it becomes 656.35 mm. And on conservative side, we'll consider the value of D as 675 mm. Now, according to this overall depth, the value of effective depth becomes 675 minus 40 minus half of reinforcement. So it becomes 625 mm. Next is design for moment. So area of steel for maximum ultimate moment at face of column about X and Y axis are determined with the help of design aid as follows. Maximum ultimate moment at the face AB of column about X axis. So ultimate moment AB face पे column के X axis के about. This is face AB और यही X axis के about ultimate moment. So mu x max is given by PUA1 plus PUB1 plus PUC1 multiplied by S minus B by 2, where PUA1 is given by 1.5 times the column load plus assumed 0.1 P of pile cap divided by number of piles plus MUY max X upon summation of X square. So it is given by 1.5 multiplied by column load is 2000 plus 0.1 times of column load, that is 2000, divided by number of piles, which is 9, minus MUY max is 300 into 1000 into X is 900 upon 6 into 900 square. This is same as MUY max y upon summation of YC square. This is same. So from this we get the value as 283.33 kilonewton. Similarly, the value of PUB1 is 1.5 multiplied by 2000 plus 0.1 multiplied by 2000 divided by 9 plus 300 into 1000 here, because it is at the center itself. So this value becomes 0 divided by 6 into 900 square. So this comes out to be 366.67 kilonewton. Next is PUC1. So this becomes 1.5 into 2000 plus 0.1 into 2000 divided by 9 plus 300 into 1000 into 900 divided by 6 into 900 square. So we get this value as 450 kilonewton. In this way, if we add all these and multiply it by S minus B by 2, or in short, putting all these values in this equation, we get the value of MU max as 283.33 plus 3666, 7 plus 450, 366.67 plus 450 multiplied by 0.9 minus 0.5 by 2. So MUX max comes out to be 715 kilonewton meter. Now area of steel from design aid. So AST will be 3093 mm square, and it should not be less than AST minimum. So, and AST minimum is given by the formula 0.85 BD upon FY. So this becomes 3248.95 mm square. But this value is less than this value, so we'll adopt this value as the minimum value of steel. So as we know, MUY max was 877.5 kilonewton meter. Area of steel obtained from this, according to this, from design aid, we get the value of AST as 3886 mm square, and it should not be less than AST minimum, which is 3248.95 mm square. So in this case, the area of steel would be 3886 mm square. तो जो भी जिस केस में भी मैक्सिमम रीइंफोर्समेंट आएगा, वो बस ये देख लेना है कि वो मिनिमम रीइंफोर्समेंट प्रोवाइडेड से कम ना हो, तो हम उसको कंसिडर कर लेंगे, चाहे MU मैक्स X के केस में, चाहे MUY मैक्स Y के केस में. So we'll provide 13 bars of 20 mm dia, and it gives as actual AST of 4084 mm square at bottom in both directions as shown in figure. These bars are bent up at 90 degree and extended to provide adequate development length LD of 0.87 FY 5 upon 4 tau BD, and it is given by 0.87 into 415 into 20 upon 4 into 1.92, and it comes out to be 950 mm. So nominal reinforcement of 12 mm dia is provided at the top in both directions for holding shear reinforcement. Next is design for one-way shear. So we'll consider 8 mm dia, 8-legged vertical stirrups, and area of vertical stirrups is given by 400 mm square at spacing SB given by this formula. तो ये कंसिडर करने से हमें ASV की वैल्यू मिल जाती है 400 mm स्क्वायर, और वर्टिकल स्टिरअप्स की स्पेसिंग निकालने के लिए फॉर्मूला है 0.87 FY ASV upon tau UV minus tau UC multiplied by B, and this should not be greater than SV max, where tau UV is equals to VU max upon BD. VU max is maximum ultimate shear at critical section at a distance of effective depth of pile cap from the face BC of column, and the value was 1350 kN meter as we found earlier, and tau UV is given by 1350, this value, into 1000 upon 2350 into 625, multiplying with the dimensions. So this gives the value of tau UC as K multiplied by shear strength of concrete in beam, and the value is, as you know, 0.36 Newton per mm square. SU max is 0 given by 2.5 ASV FY upon B, or 0.75 D, or 345 mm, whichever is less. So this expression becomes 2.5 multiplied by 400 multiplied by 415 upon 2350 or 0.75 into 625 or 345. So minimum of all these values is 176.6 mm. So SV value is 0.87 multiplied by 415 multiplied by 400 divided by 0.919 minus 0.36 into 2350. So this is the value of SV, which we have to put in all the values here and get the value of SV. And this value should not be greater than 176.6 mm square. Hence it becomes 109.94 mm. So rounding it off, we get it as 110 mm. So we will provide 8 mm dia, 8-legged vertical stirrups spaced at 150 mm center to center, and as shown in the figure, and nominal bending of bars of 12 mm dia at 150 mm center to center are provided round outer piles as shown in the figure. So these are 12 mm dia, 150 mm center to center binding bars. These one, this one, as you can see here, and this bar is extended from column to pile, and these are all 8 mm dia, 8-legged stirrups spaced at 110 center to center spacing. These are 13 numbers of 20 mm dia bars. These ones, this is 80 mm leveling course, and this value of depth is 675. And from the plan, it looks like this. These are 12 mm dia, 150 mm center to center spaced bars which are projected around the piles. So this was all, and with this we conclude the subject. If in case there is any doubt, you can contact me. Till then, have a great time. Thank you.
I hope you guys could understand and correlate the topics taught in today's session. If there is any query or subject matter issue, feel free to mail me at the given email ID. Live discussion sessions could also be used for discussion of doubts. Thank you.